Friday night. What's the date? You went to school today. What's the date? January what?
January.
24th, 25th, what?
January 24th.
We don't even know the date. We should know the date. I don't have my cell phone in front of me. You'll see it on your Facebook. You can check it out on your Facebook. I'm going to post a few of these videos on Facebook right now, but I would rather everybody go and subscribe to my channel, the YouTube, Bigbank Barfield. All these social media networks new to me. I'm on Snapchat at Bigbank 2014. Twitter, Bigbank Barfield. Chadwick Barfield at Bigbank Barfield on Twitter. I don't go on Twitter a lot. I think I'm too old to go on Twitter, but I've got some followers there too. Chad Bank Barfield on Facebook, of course. Bigbank Barfield on Instagram. And we had a good week this week. Charlie and I, we celebrated Martin Luther King Day Monday. He was a great man. It doesn't matter what color you were. He opened doors for all kind of people, and he showed that all people should be equal, and we're all God's people. And I took Charlie a few years ago to Selma, Alabama, to visit my mother, and we saw saw the bridge that Martin Luther King started, one of the civil rights movements, where he walked across that bridge and changed a lot of people's lives and changed the way we all think today. Anyway, Martin Luther King Day was a great day. It's a great holiday to celebrate. And Dr. King, thank you for everything you've done for us, people, as a human race, not just as a color, as a human race. Charlie boy, we had a good week at school. He had wrestling practice Thursday. He missed wrestling practice Monday. It was my fault. We had to go get a video game, and Daddy was running late, and we got him late for wrestling practice, so he gets to body slam me. He went to wrestling practice Thursday, right? How did that go?
Good.
Good, okay. And he was going to do the Michael Gay Memorial Tournament this weekend. We got him some headgear. We're getting him some shoes tomorrow. We just want to wait. I don't want to push him too much. Anybody, Lawrence County, Dublin, go out to the Michael Gay Memorial. Very good tournament, USA tournament for kids 5 to 14. I'd like to give a shout out to my buddy Lance Lasky, a guy I went to college with, very great athlete, played football at Valdosta State. Both of his boys, Grant and Tate, they'll be at that tournament tomorrow. They've placed real good at some of these local tournaments. Charlie's team, the Storm team, will be tomorrow. Of course, Coach Gerald Carr, we wish them well too. Grant and Tate represent the South Georgia Devil Dogs down in Valdosta. They're good wrestlers, and Lance is a good friend of mine. We got 2 tournaments coming up in Fitzgerald. I'm really going to try to get into this USA wrestling. I mean, it's good for boys, it's good for girls. I wish I would have wrestled. I was a tennis player, and actually they tried to get me to wrestle. I would have probably wrestled at 112. I wasn't the biggest guy, but I went on and played tennis, and 4 years of tennis, my record still stands at Tift County High School. I don't need to brag. I never lost a head-to-head tennis match. I lost 1 match in 4 years. You can look in the record books. I lost 1 match in a Rotary tournament. I played as high as number 1 at Tift County High School. I played as low as number 6 from 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. I don't mean to brag, but you got to reflect in the past. If you got any kids interested in tennis, if you want private tennis lessons, I still do that. I got to get a tennis racket in Charlie's hands, but we got to kind of figure out what he wants to do. Like I said, I was all region in tennis, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, was all state in tennis. I know my 12th grade year, but all that and $4 to get you a cup of coffee and an egg at Waffle House. We won't talk about the past. We'll talk about Thursday morning, or was it Wednesday morning? When did I come to see you?
Thursday.
Donuts for Dads. That was a program at his school, Northwest Lawrence. And hold on one second. Charlie made me some cool stuff. He made me a tag. A lot of dads were there, and we had donuts and had some time to spend with our kids. Made me a cool tie, and he made it red because that's my favorite color. So he made a cool tie for me, and that's the tie he made me. And then he made me something that says, "Daddy, I'm hooked on you, love, Charlie." And I'm going to get that framed. I'm probably going to put it in my room somewhere. But I'll take that off right now. It's getting in my way, but I like it a lot. Thank you. You worked hard on that, didn't you?
And look what it says on the back.
So what does it say on the back? On the back says,
I love my dad.
I love my dad. But, like I said, good luck to all the kids in the Dublin tournament, the Michael Gay Memorial. Great tournament. If you're in Lawrence County, you need to go to West Lawrence High School and see it. Charlie's sitting here holding my AWA World 1 Light Heavyweight belt. I won this belt originally. It was the NWA belt years ago. Fine independent wrestler. I'm not going to say his name because there's been a lot of controversy about his name. He hadn't represented the business well, but I won this belt and lost this belt. A lot of guys think that I'm Jody Peterman's man, but I've lost this belt many times, just as many times I've won it. But I have defended this belt in 26 states, and I have defended this belt in Puerto Rico and Canada. So I have been probably the longest. I've had this belt back about 2 years. It was only defended about 5 or 6 times last year. It was originally an NWA belt. It's an AWA belt now. Vince McMahon bought AWA. He buys everything else. So it's the World One Light 7th Southern Heavyweight Champion. You know, I got a lot of guys that talk a lot of trash, say blah, blah, blah. That's a prop belt. This is a $1,700 belt. I won this belt. I'll put it on the line anywhere. You're going to have a lot of guys talk about this and that. I've defended this belt in 26 states, Puerto Rico, and Canada one time. This is a light heavyweight belt.
What about Albany?
Well, Albany's in Georgia. I defended it about 15 times last year till Daddy hurt his finger and then Daddy had a hernia operation. But I have lost this belt. Yes, I have lost this belt. That's part of, you win and lose sometime in professional wrestling. So, coming up, I know I got a date in Albany, Georgia, February 22nd. I'll have all these on Facebook. I got another date in March. I just got called by a company out of Lyons, Georgia. Support independent wrestling. I don't care where you go. The AWN Wrestleplex, the GIWA in Milledgeville. You can keep up with all these guys. Just Google GIWA Milledgeville Great Association. Mike Stradish, Velvet Jones. They gave me my start there years ago. You got AWN, I believe, and it's still going on at the Wrestleplex in Fort Valley, Georgia. Small independent promotion. You got Chris Nims' association. I don't know the name of it, but support them. Showtime Wrestling in Albany, give them a shout out. I'm in negotiations right now to go back to Dory Funk School, the Funking Conservatory in Florida, where I've held all kind of titles down there. I'm trying to get on TV. The wrestling's coming to an end. You know, I'm not a spring chicken. You can see the gray in my hair, and this little boy means more to me than, putting on pro wrestling shows everywhere. But you love to go with Daddy on the wrestling shows, don't you? And he goes backstage with me, and he knows how to act. He shakes all the boys' hands in the back, and he knows how to act, don't you? But,
Do you remember one time there was a battle rumble match before you broke your finger at Albany? There was a battle rumble match at one of your shows?
There was a battle rumble match, yes. My belt wasn't on the line, and I got dumped out pretty quick. That big old boy dumped me out on my head, didn't he? I got dumped on my head.
You got to hold on tight.
I know I got to hold on tight. It was tough, but it's been a long week. You can probably look in my eyes. A lot of people know I sell metal roofs. If anybody wants a metal roof, I got some great financing, 478-279-1700. That's how the bank tries to pay the bills. It's tough out there right now. You got to go get it. In the last 2 weeks, I hadn't been getting it done. I'm not going to lie. It's been a rough 2 weeks. I've been in Dublin, Sandersville. I've been all over Middle Georgia, but anybody that needs a metal roof that wants financing, 478-279-1700. That's how I try to pay the bills. Pro wrestling helps a little bit. I've done a little bit of inspirational speaking. I need to work on myself before I can stand in a pulpit, though. But Charlie and I try to go to Journey Church. I'm not going to sit here and preach to everybody. Like I said, I'm not in the pulpit. I'm just saying, take your kids to church. Charlie and I spend a lot of time together. Give another shout out to my buddy Todd Fort. He worked for Europa Sports Products. He just got an award for doing real good. He's one of their top salesmen. He's in the state of Georgia. If you own a gym or you own any kind of place that you want to sell supplements, you can call Todd Fort. You can look him up or call the Europa rep. But congratulations to Todd. I know he's being honored right now somewhere up in North Carolina, wherever he's in. But Todd's a good friend of mine, great bodybuilder. And congratulations, Todd, on that. I'd like to give also a shout out. I've spoke to Justin Womack. I don't know if a lot of people know. Justin fell out of a deer stand a few months back. I really hadn't checked on him except for through voicemail and text messages. I contacted his brother John and his cousin Trey, and I finally talked to Justin. Just want to let you know we're thinking about you, Justin. I'm mailing him a Bigbank t-shirt in the mail, try to cheer him up. He's gone through a hard time. He was a heck of an athlete, played football at Tift Academy. Anyway, he's keeping his faith in the Lord, and he told me, you know, that there's a lot of other people I need to be praying for, but Justin, keep your head up. I just, you know, like I say, there's the cell phone right there. Maybe that's somebody wanting a roof, or maybe I won the lotto and they're telling me down the street that, you know, could be a bill collector. Who knows? But Friday night, like I said, we were going to Michael Gay tomorrow. We didn't think Charlie was ready yet. He might have been ready, but, you know, I want him to be ready. I don't want to push him. Ow, my knee, son. But we're having a good time. It's 9:38. We're going to go watch the end of, what's that? Raw. Not Raw. SmackDown. He knows. Well, I don't watch the WWE a lot. I'm not a big WWE fan. This interview's going way too long. Everybody that bought t-shirts this past week in Dublin, I appreciate it. Everybody that didn't buy a t-shirt, you need to buy a t-shirt.
I'm tired.
CC Barfield 2001 at Yahoo, 478-279-1700. I will mail the t-shirts to you. $21, P.O. Box 16, Enigma, Georgia, 31749. This is way too long. People aren't going to watch 11 minutes of it, but I got to cut it right now. I've got long-winded. I think I took an energy. No, I drank a Red Bull, didn't I?
Oh, I'm tired.
All right, tell everybody good night.
Good night.
And what style are we going to do it?
Bigbank style.